Hey, what's up guys? This is my review of the Misfit Shine. Now this is a beautiful piece of wearable tech. You could call it, I guess, a smartwatch and an activity monitor. Now if you look at the design here, it is really beautiful. It is essentially just a plain metal face. Now, seeing as it's a piece of wearable tech, you might be wondering, okay, well where's the screen? And that is one of the real beauties of this device. It doesn't have a screen. It communicates with you via a ring of 12 LEDs that light up when you tap the device. Now the Shine itself runs off a coin cell battery, like in a watch, and all you do is use the included removal tool to pry open the device, fit in the battery, and then close it back in again. Now to interact with the device, you tap on the face. So if, for example, you double tap it, it will display your progress and, if you choose to, the current time. And if you triple tap on the device, it will activate activity tagging. Now the whole concept of telling the time by looking at these LEDs was a little unfamiliar to me at first, but after a few weeks of using the Shine, I've gotten used to it. When you double tap the device and you set it to display a clock, it will light up the 4 LEDs that correspond to 12, 3, 6, and 9 on a clock face, and then it will light up the hour LED and the minute LED. So like I said, it was a bit confusing at first, but after a while I got used to it and became proficient at being able to read the time. Now in terms of the accuracy of the Misfit Shine, I can't really comment because this is the only piece of wearable tech that I've really owned. So if anyone out there has a device like one of the Fitbits, you might notice that the Shine is inaccurately reporting the amount of calories that you're burning, in the sense that it may be reporting extra. And the reason why Misfit does that is because they take into account what's called basal caloric intake, and that is, simply put, the calorie intake that your body requires in order to sustain itself. Now the fact that the Shine is meant to be worn anywhere on your body means that it does come with a variety of accessories, and while you can buy a couple from Misfit's website, there are 2 that actually come with the packaging. One of them is the Sport Band, which I'm wearing right now, and the other one is a small magnetic clasp. Now the idea of the watch band and the clasp is that you're going to use them to place them on the part of your body that's moving the most. So if you're doing an activity like swimming, soccer, or even sleeping, you want to use something like the watch band, because there's a high chance that when you're sprinting or when you're doing freestyle or when you're sleeping, your hand is going to be the part of the body that's going to be moving more than any other part of your body. On the other hand, if you're doing an activity like, say, running or walking, you want to use the magnetic clasp, because then you can attach the Shine to, say, the end of your shorts or onto even your sock or your shoe or your slipper, because your feet and your leg are going to be more active in that activity. Now one of the biggest ways to interact with your Shine is through an app. So if you go to the App Store or Google Play, you can download the Shine app, and when you open it up, you're greeted by this initial screen that shows you how much of your goal you've completed today in terms of a point system. And if you tap on that, it will give you more specific information like the number of steps you've taken, the calories you've burned, and the distance you've walked in one day. If you swipe to the left, you can see information for previous days, and if you tap this arrow, you can go all the way back to today. Now, as you can see at the bottom of the screen, there's this graph, and if you swipe up, that graph's going to move up to the top, and down at the bottom are these tiles. Now, as you can see here, I've got a purple tile which represents sleep. Now, if I go ahead and tap on that, it will remove the graph and it'll display this graphic that actually shows how long I slept and how much of that sleep was considered deep sleep or REM sleep, and how much of it was non-REM sleep. Now if I go to the second tab here, this is a Friends tab. If I go to the third tab here, this is kind of like a world feed. This is the personal profile. So I can see here my best streak, my personal best for any given day, and how many times I've been able to hit my daily goal. If I go to the menu here, I've got 3 options. I choose the first option here, my goal. I can see what my current goal is, and I can change that by tapping these arrows. If I go to the second option here, I can choose whether or not I want my Shine to be able to tell me the time, the order it displays information in, some useful tips for where to wear your Shine, and you can go into Misfit Labs to activate the beta activity tagging feature. Now this third option here is settings, which is all personal information regarding your weight and your height. And you've got this last thing here at the bottom, which is tap to sync. Now what you can do is you can place your Shine, or you can tap it if you're wearing one of the accessories, and it will start transferring information from the Shine to your device via Bluetooth Low Energy. The process itself is very quick and very futuristic and very cool looking, and that's how the Shine is able to update the device so the app can display more up-to-date information to you. Now I think one of the final points I should bring up in this review is the battery life. Now Misfit do say that it should last around somewhere between 4 to 6 months, and I haven't had the Shine long enough to really been able to truly confirm or deny that, but I will tell you about my experiences. I received the Misfit Shine as a Christmas present, and I started using it on Christmas Day, and it died during January. Now I emailed Misfit's support team, and someone got back to me, and they actually said that they looked into my account and they said that the Shine I had was actually defective. So what they advised me to do was go to my local Apple store and get an exchange if possible, and my local Apple store was more than happy to do that for me. So the Shine I'm wearing right now is actually the second Shine that I've owned, but what I will tell you is that while I was away holidaying and the Shine started, you could say that it started functioning abnormally, in the sense that it would only display one LED, and then I'd actually have to sync it with my iPad, and then it would start functioning properly again, but only for a few hours, and then at one point it just cut out completely. And before that, I think a day before that, I actually got a notification on the Shine app saying that the battery was low. So what I recommend is that if you have a Shine and it hasn't lasted anywhere near 4 months and you're starting to get some kind of abnormal activity or notifications of low battery, I'd go ahead and email Misfit. Now I have no idea how widespread this issue is. I don't really know any other Shine users, so I'm hoping this is just an isolated issue, and I'll keep you all updated if something else comes up. So battery issues aside, I really have to say in conclusion that I believe that the Misfit Shine is an amazing device. It's got a beautiful design, it's got a well thought out iOS app, and it really does as advertised. It can track a multitude of activities, provide you with all sorts of useful information, and oddly enough, it's a really good motivator to do exercise. I really found that before the Shine and after the Shine, I always knew I wanted to be doing some kind of daily activity, but I think the whole idea of having a goal to achieve is really cool, and it really motivated me to wear this device 24/7 and try to achieve those goals. So I'd say that as an activity monitor, as a smartwatch, and as part of this booming new field we call wearable technology, the Misfit Shine is definitely one of the better devices out there. So, I hope you all enjoyed this review. Please give this video a like and comment down below if you're interested in the Shine, or if you want me to answer any questions that I didn't help answer in this video. And if you want to see more cool, interesting tech videos, any of my casual vlogs, or any of my short films, please go ahead and check out some other videos on my channel. If you want to see more, please subscribe, because I'm going to keep doing this, and I'm hoping 2014 is going to be one of my best years on YouTube. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.